All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 672. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who is direct to you, Wombat. Nintendo Direct. I don't know. You say...
I had no idea where you were going with that.
Oh, I got nothing. I mean, I really
Nintendo didn't either.
No,
so
I mean, it was a slow news week. When there's a slow news week, I don't have a lot of material to draw from.
True.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Like I said, it's a very big week. I don't know. It's not a big week, but we're expecting 8 inches of snow tomorrow.
I know. I can't believe we're getting more snow. It's crazy. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but the doctor is walking distance from my house. So if the snow's bad, I'm thinking maybe I just walk it like it's some sort of expedition to get to the doctor's office instead of taking the car out on the snowy roads. I don't know.
The
Depends what time.
How's the EcoSport in the snow?
The EcoSport, I don't know, because I would take the Explorer. So it's sort of not a non-issue. So
Right.
yeah.
I think if you go during the day, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, it's a 9:45 appointment. And
In the morning?
Yeah, 9:45 in the morning.
What a
I'll be
pussy.
fine. What? Yes. No, I'm getting blood work done, and I can't eat or drink until after the blood work's done.
Oh.
So you got to make it as early in the morning as possible. I can't even drink coffee.
So you might be very weak when you're driving, and
Exactly.
if the conditions were bad, like if there's 3 snowflakes, you might crash into a tree.
Why can't you drink coffee?
You're not supposed to drink You're not supposed to drink anything before you get blood work.
My doctor's always said I could have my cup of coffee and water.
I don't know.
What kind of doctor are you going to?
I guess one that hates me.
The one down the street?
The one down the street.
Is this the doctor's office?
This is the doctor's office, yes. I mean, he says he's a doctor.
Did he go to Hollywood Upstairs Medical School?
Yep.
Too?
Did you go to upstairs? Yes.
Oh boy.
Hi, everybody.
So,
I think as long as you don't, you're not a black coffee drinker, right?
The chat is saying I could have a cup of black coffee. I have nothing against black coffee. It's just not my preference. But
that's not what I heard.
I don't know what that means. I don't know where you're going with that. But
Racist.
maybe.
Racist. I'm saying you're racist.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was racist.
I forgot I was. All about that.
I'm just here to remind everybody.
I appreciate that.
So video games, huh?
Yeah, there's those.
I was thinking there's not that much going on in the world of video games recently. COVID is really fucking us up.
I was going to say, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's this pandemic thing going on around.
Yeah, it's fucking us up. Where are all the games at?
I know, there's no games out and stuff.
I went back to installing the multiplayer module on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's where we're at.
I went back to Cyberpunk this week.
See? I'm not wrong. I'm not making this up.
No, you're not.
Shipwreck's not playing anything.
No, I am. I'm still playing through Immortals Phoenix Rising because
Really?
it's there. My kids watch me play it. Like, they like to watch me play that game, and it's entertaining enough, I guess.
You're just a miserable man.
It's not that.
He's got to entertain the kids. Come on. If he's going to play games, he probably needs to be entertaining the kids at the same time. I'm guessing. For the most part.
I have a couple hours in the evening, but
after hours.
Yeah, the after hours time.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Me, I don't know. I don't want to really play any game that requires me to learn a lot. So what's that new hot one is Valheim or something? How do you say that, Wombat? You don't even know.
You don't even want to learn how to say that name.
Exactly. Exactly. They just sold 2 million copies on Steam.
Good for them.
Yeah, that is good actually. But
probably is good for them, yeah.
But it's a lot of learning, and I don't know. I'm against learning in games somehow.
I feel like I have this is my stack of things that I'm attacking right now as far as the games behind me. I don't know, it's a stack of about 20 games that have been recent things that I haven't gotten through yet. So
I'm working my way right now, working my way through Cyberpunk, which I started again literally this week. And the last couple of weeks, I've slowly been playing a little bit of Resident Evil 7, which I had never played.
I don't think I
7.
ever played that either. Which one's 7?
I played
7
that
is-
one, and that's the
that-
one that was in VR.
Yes, that's the one that was in VR. That's the one in the mansion in wherever you are. Georgia? Is it Georgia?
I don't think it matters
I think you're in the south somewhere. I
because you're in
don't
a
do-
house the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And you got the creepy family from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming after you for some reason.
Yeah, that seems
And-
accurate.
Yeah.
It was
It's the
good,
first-
but I don't know. I'm interested. So you just why are you picking? Is that on Game Pass or something?
It's on Game Pass, and
Okay.
I had never played it, and I like Resident Evil games, and I'm like, oh, let's play this. But I honestly can't play it for more than like a half hour, 45 minutes at a time before I'm like, all right, I have had enough of.
That was
walking
my
through-
problem.
Walking through a hallway, so
And being scared.
Yeah,
And then dying because I can't don't quite have the controls down.
exactly. And then I got back into Cyberpunk this week because there was that last big update, and I know the next update's coming soon. So, and I figure if I start now, maybe I'll be like in the weeds on it when the next big update comes out, and I won't have to relearn everything when the game's finally playable. Does that make sense at all? Maybe. a little
Sure.
bit. Yeah.
You're doing research. Shipwreck says no.
No, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's one of those things back there.
It's on the
shelf
pile.
there. It's on the pile.
You need
I'll
a remote
to it.
camera so we can just switch over to that and see what's actually on the shelf.
I could
All
do
I
that.
know,
I know.
is that I was playing that game and I was supposed to like get a VIP pass to go to the back of the club for one of the missions. And I just walked into the VIP room without the pass, and people started shooting at me, and I wound up killing everybody in the club. And I'm like, this is a video game now. And that was it.
That's next gen.
That's next gen. I massacred about 50 people and then just walked out as if nothing had happened.
See, I don't know. I'm gonna play this game next year. I think it's gonna be good next year.
Piles of dead bodies.
Think how good it's gonna be in like 2
I
years.
know.
Even 2 years. But
And I will say this much: there was maybe two different. There were two different models of like people in the club. There was the big guy, and then there was the skinny guy. And those are the only two people in the club. But there was about 50 of them, maybe 25 of each. I don't know.
Interesting. Well,
Yep.
It sounds
Next
like
gen.
it sounds like it's not catching your attention so much.
Have we hit next gen? Are we there?
Sounds
No.
like no.
No.
I was thinking how underwhelmed I am. I mean, I like the Xbox Series X and everything. In terms of it's not atrocious looking. that's my favorite thing about it. But yeah, perfect. Thank you for pointing that out. Shipwreck pointed at his PlayStation, which is clearly visible like 30 feet behind him because it's it's a radar tower. But yeah, what am I doing with my Xbox? Really nothing. Literally nothing. Because I'm not even watching streaming stuff on there anymore because the way this TV's set up, it screws up the settings. It's not changing properly if I'm using the Xbox because of the game mode.
I'm minimally playing at least 15 minutes of Fortnite every day.
Yeah, but that you could be playing on anything
But
but
that
an
I can be
iPad.
playing. Yeah, I know, but it looks so much better on this on that actually does have noticeable differences on the next gen consoles.
There's a
having
question about
played
that
it
later. You can give
on
remember that recommendation for later in the show.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Much later because it's Fortnite related.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at here? Show feedback or something?
I think so. Unless do you have something going on in the world any announcements?
Announcements.
Is anyone pregnant? Anything we need to know?
No. Oh, I have an announcement. I bought
Are
this.
you pregnant?
No, but I bought a Kindle Fire 7 for $40 that I'm using solely as a chat for Twitch. And it's a really shitty tablet. I gotta say, it takes. You'd be surprised how long an app for Twitch can take to load on a device in 2021.
On a $40 new tablet.
The fact that I bought it new from from Amazon, and it's an Amazon thing, and so is Twitch. It's really impressive how slow it is to launch. but it's performing its purpose really well. Except I really need to have this up by my screen up here, so it looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm reading the chat. We'll get that going for next week.
Exciting.
I moved my chat to my iPad, so
You can't hold it up because it's.
no, I can hold
Don't
it
you
up.
guys have multiple monitors? How
right
is
here.
this like an issue? How is this a thing? whether it's a-
Mine's on my iPad right here. Same deal. I'm using my iPad as a second monitor on my PC.
But don't you have multiple monitors on your PC?
No, I have one 40-inch monitor.
Ah, okay. Because I have 3 monitors.
It's a lot.
I know. And I have the chat and Audacity going on one screen. I have the us, so I can focus on you looking at you two guys right smack dab in the middle, and then I have the outline to my left.
And where's the porn?
Oh, the porn is on my phone. I have
The
that
whole other
straight
display.
in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a lot of screens. Let's not get into it. We don't.
I have a lot of screens like during my work day because I work on 3 different computers, so they can be doing multiple things at once. So I've got
porn. 2 different kinds of porn.
2 different kinds of porn, just so nothing slows down.
One for tentacle,
4K,
one for
so
regular.
You may need a couple of different computers.
Yeah. So I don't know. The multi-screen thing, it just seems like I'd rather have just one big screen for the most part.
It's good to have the multiple screens because you can angle them. But yeah, one big screen is good. I mean, I have 4 screens and this Kindle, but one of the screens is for the DJ area over there, so I can't use it right now. It's like it's about 15 feet away from me. But and then another screen is just being used to capture the whole production here, so I can't really use it for anything except for looking at these middle-aged white guys, which is pretty exciting. Yep, here we are. The system works. All right, how about did we do show feedback? No. Did we do anything? What is this?
You did it this week, though, so I guess I have to read it all.
I mean, it is what it is. I can't just make it up.
There was no real feedback.
Well, it's real feedback.
Scoobish has to say, I think Ship and Wombat stumbled upon a new business for Batship Industries. You could have a spin-off business where you edit movies so that they become G-rated. I would think there is a market for studios to outsource this editing. Both versions would be included on the Blu-ray or digital release. I don't think they would pay anyone to do that.
I don't think the directors like that when people edit their movies, except when you're on an airplane. Apparently, that's okay.
It's interesting because this leads me into a problem that I'm about to have, and I would appreciate a little feedback, a little advice. From you guys.
I can't imagine how this could be related, but I'm interested.
Elliot was excited to watch the 4-hour cut of Justice League, the Snyder cut, as they say.
It's 4 hours.
I've got the answer. I've got the answer. You just say no.
And it went from being an anticipated PG-13 to rated R.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
I know. How hard R do we think the Snyder Cut Justice League is going to be? Because for a 4-hour movie, the chances of me watching it first and then watching it with him a second time, I don't really want to do that.
You're going to have to go on Common Sense Media.
Is this the one where Batman's just dropping F-bombs all over the place? Is that this one?
I think so.
And you see his bunghole.
I know, like that's the question. Is like, what makes this rated R? And do I just roll the dice and be like, look, this is it, your first R-rated movie experience, and at least I'm here with you for it. I mean, how bad could it be? It's not going to be like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The movie could be very bad. Just
well, that's the other
horrible
thing.
Already.
It could
4
just
hours.
I know, but it's on HBO Max. We'll be home. If it's terrible, we just stop watching it.
But
that's the easiest part.
How different is this movie than the original? Like.
We've both seen the original.
It was long and bad, so I feel like
there's 3 of us that have seen this original.
Yeah,
it's bad. So the original is bad, and so the answer is to make it longer. Take the original and make it longer.
This is Zack Snyder's vision before he had to leave the film.
His vision sounds like it was way too long.
It probably was. Well, that's why they're putting it on the streaming service.
Well, they're adding Joker and Darkseid and Grandma Goodness
and Deathstroke. Grandma Goodness. Granny Goodness.
Granny Goodness, whatever.
Granny, come on.
Shipwreck doesn't
Nobody
know her that
cares.
well.
I don't know her that well.
Sod,
The only reason I know her is she's in one of the Lego Batman movies.
hmm
Right.
She's also in the Justice League cartoon, which is also on HBO Max and highly recommended. But yeah, oh
Is Grandma Goodness another character?
no, there is no Grandma Goodness, just Granny Goodness.
Hmm.
Sorry.